Welcome to the Explainer. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on a really powerful AI system that's basically a complete content factory for digital marketers, and it's built to tackle one of their absolute biggest headaches.
So let me ask you this. If you're running a marketing agency, or maybe you're handling SEO for a bunch of different businesses, you've definitely felt this pain. How on earth do you keep up with the constant demand for fresh, unique, and genuinely local content for every single client? It's a massive, massive challenge. Well, the answer we're exploring today is something called the AIMasher system. You can think of it as an engine specifically designed to solve that exact problem. It automates content creation and, maybe more importantly, makes it hyper-local and SEO-friendly on a scale that, let's be honest, would be pretty much impossible for a human team to pull off.
Okay, so how does this whole content factory actually work? Let's pop the hood and take a look at the machinery that really powers this entire operation.
The system's real magic comes from three core tools that work together perfectly. First up, you've got RSSMasher. Think of it like your content scout. It automatically goes out and pulls in articles from sources you trust. Then, that content gets fed into AIMasher, which is like the creative brain of the operation, rewriting everything to be 100% unique and sound like a person actually wrote it. And finally, for those times you need real surgical precision, there's a Chrome extension that lets you skip the automation and just handpick any article from anywhere on the web.
And get this, here's the really wild part when it comes to efficiency. You can go from zero to having your first fully automated content feed up and running in less than 30 minutes. I mean, that is an incredibly fast setup for a system that can then just run on autopilot, churning out content for your clients day in and day out.
But hey, this is not a rigid, one-size-fits-all kind of system. Not at all. You get total control over the whole process because there are three different workflows, which means you can tailor your approach to exactly what each client needs.
First, you've got the fully automatic workflow. This is basically your set-it-and-forget-it mode. You just connect some high-quality RSS feeds, and the system literally takes over from there. It does the rewriting, the formatting, it adds images, and it auto-publishes the final, totally unique articles right to your clients' websites. Hands-free.
But, what happens if you can't find good RSS feeds for a really specific niche? Let's say for a local chiropractor. Well, that's where the manual workflow becomes a lifesaver. You just find a great article somewhere online, click the Chrome extension button, tell it which client it's for, and boom, the system grabs it, rewrites it, and publishes it. It's all about precision when you need it.
So you really have a clear choice here. Go automatic for pure scale and efficiency, or go manual when you need that pinpoint customization. But there's also a third way, a hybrid option. With this, you can manually select an article, let the AI do its rewrite, and then you can step in and make your own edits before it goes live. So you get the best of both worlds, speed and final control.
And this focus on speed carries over to managing your clients too. Getting a new client's WordPress site plugged into this publishing system is unbelievably fast. We're talking less than 3 minutes, typically using app passwords. It's that quick.
Okay, content automation is powerful, for sure. But this next part, this is the real secret sauce. This is how the system is actually engineered to go out and dominate local search results for your clients.
The key to all of this is creating what are called writer personas. Now, these are not just some generic author bios. No way. These are detailed AI-generated profiles that are specifically designed to feel completely authentic to a specific city and a specific industry. And honestly, this is an absolute game changer for building that local trust and authority.
So, for example, instead of just a generic byline, an article could be authored by someone like John Smith, a local news writer who lives in Las Vegas. Or if it's a health article, it could be from a persona that's crafted to sound like a local nutritionist or even a triathlete. This makes the content instantly feel more relevant and way more credible, both for real people reading it and for search engines. From there, the system automatically starts injecting these powerful local signals right into every article. It might randomly add a couple of local points of interest, complete with images and maps. Or it could insert a few niche-specific FAQs. It can even build out entire listicles, like the best places to run in Las Vegas. These aren't just little bells and whistles. These are the exact kinds of signals that Google's algorithm loves to see for ranking hyperlocal content.
Now, to make the content even more engaging and even more valuable for SEO, the system goes way beyond just text and images. It seamlessly integrates rich media like audio and video into the mix.
So you get this whole suite of rich media options.
You can automatically generate little 60-second audio summaries or even full audio versions of the articles. But the real power move here is the video integration. You can connect to a client's YouTube playlist, and the system will automatically find and embed their new videos into relevant articles, usually just a few hours after they get uploaded. This keeps the content super fresh, and it cross-promotes all their channels.
All right, so we have this incredible content engine. It's running, it's making amazing local content. Now let's talk strategy. How do you turn this into a profitable business and a seriously powerful SEO tool?
This quote right here really nails a crucial piece of the business strategy. As the agency, you own the master sites that are generating all this content. Sure, the finished articles end up on your client's site, but you retain ownership of the asset that's creating everything. That's a game-changing position to be in, and it gives you immense long-term leverage.
And here's how you use that ownership to create a massive SEO advantage. You create something called a link pin site, which is basically your own private media network. Every single article that gets published for a client also gets a high-authority backlink from this site. So in simple terms, you are automatically building this powerful network of quality links, all pointing back to your clients, boosting their search rankings without you having to lift a finger. And because you own this content network, you can open up brand new revenue streams that go way beyond just your client fees. The system makes it super simple to place your own banner ads, sidebar ads, or even affiliate links directly into the articles, which turns your content engine into a monetization engine as well. So when you put it all together, you've got the automation, the deep localization, the integrated media, and this powerful SEO strategy behind it all. It really makes you wonder, doesn't it? Is this kind of automated, hyper-local content engine the actual future of digital marketing, especially for local businesses? It's a pretty fascinating question to think about.